I respect those who have faced their own weaknesses and turned them into strength. A long time ago in Japan, there was a strong samurai named Katsuro. He wore shiny red armor and carried a sharp sword. People in the village were scared of him, and that made Katsuro feel proud. Katsuro was always angry. He thought being strong meant he had to fight and win. He didn't have any friends, only people who feared him. One day, Katsuro heard people talking about a peaceful monk named Daiji who lived on a hill. "They say he's powerful," someone said. Katsuro frowned. "Powerful? He doesn't even fight. That's not real power." So Katsuro stomped up the hill with his sword, ready to prove he was stronger. At the top, he saw Daiji watering flowers and smiling. He didn't look powerful at all. "You," Katsuro shouted, "you don't have a sword. How are you powerful?" Daiji smiled and said, "My power is in my mind, not my hands." Katsuro laughed and swung his sword near Daiji's face. Suddenly, whoosh! Daiji moved so fast that Katsuro's sword flew out of his hand, and thump! Katsuro fell on his back. Katsuro was shocked. How did the monk stop him without even fighting? After that, Katsuro couldn't stop thinking about Daiji. He kept wondering, how did he do that? What does he mean by power in the mind? So one morning, Katsuro went back to the monk and said, "Teach me." Daiji nodded and said, "Then leave your sword and your anger at the door." Katsuro thought he would learn cool moves. But instead, Daiji asked him to pull weeds, walk barefoot, and sit still for a long time. "This isn't training," Katsuro complained. Daiji said, "It is. You must learn to be calm. When your mind is calm, your world becomes calm." At first, Katsuro was frustrated, but slowly he felt different. He smiled more. People weren't afraid of him anymore. They even waved and said hello. Katsuro was changing. One night, 5 robbers broke into the temple. They were shouting and ready to steal. Katsuro grabbed a stick to fight, but Daiji said, "No, don't fight. Feel, teach." Katsuro took a deep breath and remembered to stay calm. He moved gently, using the robbers' own energy to stop them, without hurting anyone. Soon the robbers sat quietly. One even started crying. Daiji said kindly, "You're not bad. You just forgot how to be kind." The robbers didn't run away. They stayed. They helped fix the temple and plant flowers. Katsuro was different now. People still told stories about him, but not because he fought. Now they called him Katsuro the Flowing Stone, a warrior who stayed calm and helped people change. And when kids asked, "What kind of power is that?" he smiled and said, "The kind that comes from the inside. What you think and feel shapes what happens around you." Keep in mind, nothing, be it a video, an app, or the latest news, is more valuable than your focus. I'll bring you stories that matter. Stay brave. We're on the path to victory.